from Bethlehem Garden Homes, JCAT Incorporated, Ms. Johanna Feliz Pilaire. Hello, Johanna. You're looking beautiful tonight.
Thank you, Glenn. You look so handsome as well.
Why, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the compliment. So, Joanna, you have chosen nursing as a profession. Can you tell us more as to what made you decide to take up or to be a nurse by profession?
Actually, Glenn, I really wanted to become a doctor. It is within me since I was a child that I wanted to be a healer because my grandmother and my mother wanted me to become one. And so when I grew up and I realized that studying medicine in the Philippines is not really that practical. So I opted to study nursing, and then because in this way I could also heal a lot of people and I could serve more people too. Because being a nurse also is part of the medical team. And now, being as a nurse, I would have a lot of other opportunities. I could go back to school and become a doctor, or I could choose being a nurse and serve my fellow Boholanos as well.
Fair enough. Thank you. So, Joanna, please pick an envelope for your question. And please open the envelope for me. Thank you. Joanna, this is your question. If there is one character trait you want to be loved for by people around you, what will it be and why? Again, the question is, if there is one character trait you want to be loved for by the people around you, what will it be and why?
Well, if there is only one character trait that I wanted to be loved for, then it will be being modest. In this modern world, there's a lot of advancements in technologies where everything is so loud, everything wanted to be bold, and everything wanted to have to be paid attention to. There's only a few of us that remains to be humble, but still wanted to be appreciated. Being modest doesn't mean that you only have to stay in one place and never really socialize with each other. But being modest is one of the best qualities that a Boholano has. Because it's in modesty that we listen to other people. It is in modesty that we learn to appreciate others. And it is in modesty that we Boholanos are known for. Thank you.
That's candidate number 11, ladies and gentlemen. From Bethlehem Garden Homes, JCAT Incorporated, Ms. Johanna Feliz Pilaire. And our last candidate, but definitely not the least, candidate number 12 from SK Provincial Federation, Ms. Maria Nina Therese Semeni. Now, Nina, I learned that you're taking up architecture. Is that correct?
Yes.
So what made you decide to take up architecture?
Well, what decides me to take up architecture? Well, I know architecture is a very hard course. It takes time, creativity, intelligence, and patience. But I decided to take up that course because it is where my heart is. I believe in my capabilities of being creative. It is an opportunity for me to showcase my creativity and ingenuity of designing structures.
Wow, following your heart and passion, ladies and gentlemen, will truly can actually make you feel satisfied and give you a sense of self-fulfillment. So, Maria Nina, we only have one envelope here. If you could please do the honor in opening that for me. Thank you. Nina, this is your question. Would you rather have a good education or a fat bank deposit? Again, the question is, would you rather have a good education or a fat bank deposit?
Well, thank you, Glenn, for that question. Well, if I would choose between the two, I would choose the good education because we cannot have our riches right now if we don't have education. And it is very important for us to learn, especially we Boholanos, because as what Dr. Jose Rizal told us, as a youth here in our generation, believe that we are the hope in our future, and education is the key for us to succeed someday in life. Thank you.
And that's candidate number 12, ladies and gentlemen, from SK Provincial Federation, Ms. Maria Nina Therese Semeni. So there you have it, folks. You have just witnessed for yourself our 12 ravishing candidates in the preliminary interview. I'm pretty sure that has given you a much in-depth look at our candidates, but there's no need to judge so quickly as to who's going to make it. Like it or not, possibilities, my friends, are just endless. And tonight is all about possibility. Before we move on to our next round of competition, let's first make way for an intermission number. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcoming with a big round of applause, the Sayo Modern Dance Ensemble.
Another summer day has come and gone away in Paris and Rome, but I wanna go home. Maybe surrounded by a million people, I still feel all alone. Just wanna go home. Oh, I miss you, you know. And I've been keeping all the letters that I wrote to you. Each one a line to. I'm fine, baby, how are you? Not enough. My words were cold and flat, and you deserve more than that. Another airplane, another sunny place. I'm lucky, I know, but I wanna go home. I got to go home. Let me go home. It's like I just stepped outside when everything was going right. And I know just why you could not come along with me. That this was not your dream, but you always believed in me. Another winter day has come and gone away. Paris, Rome, and I wanna go home. Let me go home. And I'm surrounded by a million people. I still feel alone. Let me go home. Oh, I miss you, you know. Let me go home. I'm coming back home.
There you have it, folks, the Sayo Modern Dance Ensemble. Let us now move on to our next round of competition. Now, class and elegance are two distinctive features of a true beauty queen. Someone who can carry herself in whatever clothes she is wearing. The style of the clothing obviously matters, but what counts the most is the package of sophistication manifested through their innate poise, bearing, and grace. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, this is the evening gown competition. Now, each of the candidates will be judged based on a point system, with 30 points as the highest score and 1 as the lowest. The scoring will be based on class, elegance, poise, stage presence, and personality projection. So, ladies and gentlemen, without much further ado, please help in welcoming with a warm round of applause the candidates, the evening gown competition. Starting with candidate number 1, from AIM Global International, Ms. Sara Palaga. Welcome candidate number 2 from Bohol Island Lions Club, Ms. Maritel Bonyor. Candidate number 3 from the Holanos in Hong Kong, Ms. Irish K. Obrego. Candidate number 4 from Municipality of Gawis, Ms. Mary Ito Simafranca. Great Minds Leadership Academy, please welcome Ms. Michelle Angelo Papire. Candidate number 7 from Municipality of Sagbayan, Ms. Mary Rose Puro. Please welcome candidate number 8 from Bolanos, South Michigan, Ms. Charlene K. McIntyre. Candidate number 9 from the National Movement of Young Legislators. Please welcome Ms. Rizal J. McDermott. Candidate number 10 from Maguyo Construction, Ms. Mary Lenore Maguyo. Candidate number 11 from Bethlehem Garden Homes, JCAD Incorporated, Ms. Johanna Feliz Pilaire. Candidate number 12, from SK Provincial Federation, Ms. Maria Nina Therese Semeni. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our ravishing candidates in the search for Miss Bohol International 2012 in the evening gown competition. Tonight is undeniably, without a single doubt, a beautiful night. To serenade our candidates, please help in welcoming with a big round of applause, Mr. RJ Suarez. Now, folks, these candidates have gone above and beyond just to be here tonight. From pre-pageant activities, public appearances, to grueling rounds of practices, this evening is the climax of all of their hard work. Their sense of commitment to deliver their best performance is nothing short of commendable. It is only fitting to extend our sincere appreciation to our candidates in the search for Miss Bohol International 2012. Now, to give the certificates of appreciation, we would like to call Provincial Administrator Mr. Alfonso Damilerio, together with TBTK Chairperson Mrs. Elizabeth Veloso Garcia, and JCI member Ms. Maria Leticia Zafra, President of JCI Bohol Chocolate Hills. Now, allow me to read the citation. The provincial government of Bohol, together with the Junior Chamber International Bohol Chocolate Hills, Tigong Bulaano sa Tibok Kalibutan presents this certificate of participation to our candidates for actively participating and sharing their beauty, talent, wisdom, and grace during the 2012 search for Miss Bohol International as part of the TBTK celebration, given this 15th day of May 2012 at the Bohol Cultural Center, Tagbilaran City. Signed, JCI member Maria Leticia Zafra, President JCI Bohol Chocolate Hills, JCI Senator Alfonso Damilerio II, Provincial Administrator, Provincial Government of Bohol, Executive Producer Miss Bohol International 2012, and Miss Maria Elizabeth Garcia, Chairperson TBTK 2012. This certificate is given to our first candidate, AIM Global International, Ms. Sarah Palaka. The same certificates will be given to our candidate as well, to candidate number 2, Bohol Island Lions Club, Ms. Maribel Bodor. Candidate number 3, Ms. Irish K. Obregon from Boholanos in Hong Kong. Candidate number 4, from Municipality of Taoist, Ms. Mary Ibonsi Mafranca. Candidate number 5, Philippine Councilors League, Ms. Marimay Fernandez. Candidate number 6, Great Minds Leadership Academy, Ms. Michelle Angelo.